Hello everyone, my name is Paragammer, and today I continue my Fallout 3 playthrough. Last episode I went around DC, helping Moira Brown with her Wasteland Survival Guide. But I completely forgot I actually talked to Brian Wilkes. And so, today's objective is to wipe out the ants terrorizing Grayditch. Plus I remembered there's another unique energy weapon I can obtain which conveniently also requires the slaughter of ants. Without further ado, I say we deal with these ants misbehaving. Oh, and if you're wondering about the armor, I reverse pickpocket Chief Gustavo for his suit of combat armor. I think it looks cool with my motorcycle helmet. As their name suggests, fire ants breathe fire. The worker ants may not be very deadly or resilient, but the soldiers, and especially the warriors, deal tremendous amounts of damage. I need to be careful and use my limited cells to kill them at a distance. Now, the reason I'm here is because I'm supposed to look for Brian's father. Unfortunately, it seems he did not survive the ants attack. It is a sad day, and now I gotta give Brian the bad news.
What happened? He's dead? I guess I already knew. Besides, I'm too tired to cry anymore. You gotta stop it, so this can't happen to anyone else's family ever again. I wish I had met you a long time ago, and then maybe my dad would still be alive. Thanks for doing all this. I'm feeling better now that you're here.
My job is not done yet, as I must find the source of the ants and exterminate them. So after searching inside a nearby metal shack, I find the terminal of a Dr. Lesko. He ought to have answers. Dr. Lesko seems to be at Marigold Metro Station, which is nearby, but I need to make sure to kill all of the ants I can find. They have a chance of dropping fire ant nectar. As a consumable, it's okay, but its real value comes later on. Marigold Metro Station is also overrun with fire ants. I was running out of microfusion cells for my plasma rifle, and my laser pistol was about to break. Not to worry, I used the grenades I had in my inventory to blow them up. I was not feeling confident to charge them with my sledgehammer.
Well, you startled me. You really mustn't creep up on people like that.
Long story short, Dr. Lesko tried to reverse the mutation of regular giant ants using cross-selection and a healthy dose of FEV virus. It seems you can do anything with FEV except sexual enhancers. Regardless, he needs me to kill all 5 of the Ant Queen's guards so he may go to her and stop the ants from reproducing. Once half of the guards were dead, I leveled up to level 10. I finished maxing my repair skill at 90 and start putting points into medicine. I also grabbed the finesse perk, which is one of the best perks in the game. For killing the nest guardians without harming the queen, Dr. Lesko injects me with some of that good FEV shit. He lets me choose between Ant Might and Ant Sight. So I choose the former, as it grants me an extra point in strength. However, he does not like Brian and won't take care of him. And so, I need to find him a good home. There's 3 possible choices, but only one is the right one.
Welcome back, sir. Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe.
I hope you found me a place to live. You really found her? Oh, thank you so much! I can't believe everything you've done for me. Most people would have kept on walking when I ran up to them screaming like I did. I'll get my stuff together and move on out there right away. Come visit me sometime.
Once Brian is safe, I fast-traveled to Minefield and walked northeast towards Canterbury Commons. But on the way, I encounter a different kind of insect. I find a Roach King. He, or in this case, she's supposed to be a very dangerous raider who wields a minigun and commands her army of radroaches. Although, emphasis in supposed to, as I managed to catch her off guard while she battled the local rad scorpions. Although, I got a bit off track and wandered too northeast. I was confused as to why Canterbury Commons was so blown up until a bear decided to knock some sense into me. Next round, Talon Company decided they wanted to join forces with the Out Y, so I had to repel both of them. On the bright side, this diversion was not for nothing as I managed to find a bobblehead, another for the collection. Now heading the right way, I stumbled across the scrapyard and find Doggy. No Fallout game is complete without our doggy pal. And thanks to Broken Steel, I won't have to worry about him being killed and the death count skyrocketing because I reloaded the save. Eventually, I reached Canterbury Commons. I even found the right merchant who sells the schematics for the shish kebab, the hottest sword of the wasteland. I wonder what's going on in this place. I heard the locals are very friendly.
The citizens of this town have nothing to fear. The Mechanist is here to protect them.
We'll see about that. Attack my ant soldiers. Destroy this fool and his tin toys.
Go forth, my Misbehavin, and show humanity's true power.
Are you all right? You aren't hurt, are you? I'd like to apologize for the rude welcome. Those two have been a bit of a problem lately. Name's Rowe. Uncle Rowe to most. Welcome to Canterbury Commons, for what that's worth.
As you saw, Canterbury Commons is the battleground between the Mechanist and the Antagonizer. Uncle Rowe has asked me to stop either of them, so they stop spooking the trader caravans. Because she allies herself with ants, the Antagonizer shall be first. One would think the mighty Antagonizer would have hordes upon hordes of ants to fight, but there were a grand total of 2 ants in her lair. Very impressive.
So at last, you've penetrated the court of the Antagonizer, queen of all ants. Were you sent by that meddling Mechanist? He'll learn that no one can stand before my royal regimen of fighting ants. Explain yourself. Why shouldn't I have my pretties kill you where you stand?
Normally I would slit the Antagonizer's throat, because she's very evil. But this is one of the few times I actually did this quest with a character that had Lady Killer, so I can talk her down using my charm, which Javier has a lot of despite his single charisma point.
It can't be. I can't go back. But I can't keep doing this. I can't be as bad as they were. Not if someone like you believes in me. Please, I think I've made some terrible mistakes. If you really think I still have a chance, just let me go. I'll give you the suit. No one ever has to see the Antagonizer again. Just please, let me have another chance. Thank you. I don't know how I can just thank you.
On the other side of the spectrum, reaching the Mechanist is inhumanly hard compared to the Antagonizer, although in the grand scheme of things, his robots die quite fast. Plus, I had a couple of pulse grenades that completely fried his turrets. I even leveled up from this mechanical slaughter. Once again, I put all my points into medicine, and this time I take the Nerd Rage perk, which is another reason I wanted to have 50 points in science.
Well done! You have defeated the vile Antagonizer, and you've brought back her suit so that we may destroy the last taint of her villainy. Hand it to me, and I'll make sure that no one else can ever bear the mantle of the foul Antagonizer.
For some reason, aiding the Mechanist gives me evil karma. I ponder what this is foreshadowing. Regardless, for giving him the Antagonizer's suit, the Mechanist rewards me with Protectron's Gaze, a unique laser pistol which functions like a shotgun. Before Fallout 4, each pellet of a shotgun had its own chance to crit. Now imagine the damage I can achieve if all my pistol lasers become crits. And to complete the quest itself, I can go back to Uncle Ro and get my cap's reward. But this is not the last thing related to Antkind murder. I must now go back to Grayditch and talk to Dr. Lesko again, so I can discuss the several jars of fire ant nectar I have in my inventory.
Your arrival is most unexpected, but not entirely unwelcome. Why, yes it would. I would be more than happy to take that off your hands if you'd like. If you can gather more from me, I would certainly love to have them. I'm certain Marigold's tunnels are rife with the original brood. How marvelous! Allow me to buy them from you as we agreed upon.
And so, I avenge the citizens of Grayditch after I exterminate the fire ants that took over their town, gaining a considerable profit from their juices. I also made a new friend, and managed to pacify a dangerous entomologist and help her leave her evil ways, all while getting a neat little pistol for the troubles. I hope you liked the episode. I had a feeling this one would be very short, since any other quest would feel very out of place in this ant-themed episode. But don't worry, the next episode should come out very soon. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time when I finally get some proper armor in the form of power armor, and get ready to pay tribute to the greatest hero in US history. And finally, here's today's kill count. Roll the Doom music.